Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby. Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby. Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby.
What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it?
It's 9 o'clock.
What time is it?
It's 9 o'clock.
What time is it?
It's 9 o'clock.
What time is it?
It's Noun O'Clock, baby. It's 9 o'clock. 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 Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby. Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby. Yes, 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. Yes, 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby. Yes, 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. Yes, 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby.
What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it?
It's 9 o'clock.
What time is it?
It's 9 o'clock.
What time is it?
It's 9 o'clock.
What time is it?
Yes, Noun O'Clock, baby.
GM. Welcome back to Noun O'Clock Live at Zero Rights Media. I'm Robot Fish Girl. We're watching around 1425. This wave is not a drill, or maybe it is. Got 4 minutes left on the auction if you want to watch along with us. NounO'Clock.live, Nomo.wtf is the place to be. You can also pick up Nomo now, number 1425. This nice frozen beat we got yesterday for just 0.00069 ETH. That's a 191 USD. 100% of the proceeds goes to the Yellow Collective Treasury. It goes to funding artists on chain in the Nouniverse and beyond. Speaking of, we already got Fuegos. Got collective now number 509. That beautiful studio microphone, and we got a whole bunch of other collective nouns already. We got a bathtub going to the Yellow Prizes wallet, a drain pipe. Oh, that's a really nice one going to the Yellow Prizes wallet. Sorry, the bathtub is going to the collective nounders wallet. The drain pipe is going to the prizes wallet. And on auction for the next 24 hours, we have a candle. Absolutely gorgeous. With Fuegos, we've had a lot of candles recently. Fuegos already on the minimum bid. If you want to bid on this collective noun, yellowcollective.xyz. Okay, well, if you want to outbid Brett on this collection.
People need to stop putting in bids for pennies.
It's better than not putting in a bid for anything. Anyway. YellowCollective.xyz is the place to be for that. Otherwise, we're back on NounO'Clock.live. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the auction. 2-4-B5 in the lead as per usual. And we will see where we go. Where do we go from here? Damn it, now I have Camelot stuck in my head. From their Even album. I think that's what that was from. Pretty sure. Anyway. What else been happening?
Oh,
I
don't know.
had some.
I wasn't home all day.
I
Rare occasion.
my executive function came home from the war again. Last night at fuck off o'clock. And so I was awake until 11 a.m. So I just woke up for this show. I think the only really significant thing that's been happening is the Zora nonsense. It was interesting to see how many people just didn't get it. Like I honestly I did not think that it would be surprising, the backlash that they got, but a lot of people seem genuinely confused. Like not even like obviously there were the people who were just making bad faith arguments, but some people were like genuinely not getting it.
Well, see, we
And
got Ben here, who's probably on the side of in favor. If you've seen it,
why?
the Zora update. Ben's a token guy. I know he likes that kind of stuff and experimenting.
Yeah, I honestly haven't looked into it enough, but you know, I could kind of see it coming when they were converting NFTs to fungible tokens.
Yeah, anything you drop now is an ERC20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not, to be clear, it is
anymore.
not, they did not add this as an option. They made it the only
Yeah,
option.
it's just how it is.
Yeah.
Well, that's the end of the auction, and you know what time it is.
Oh damn.
Yeah, see.
Was
So,
that
transaction
an
normal
instant settle or wow?
Yeah, that's annoying. Like, because I had it working where it would settle, but then it had like a pop up about not being on OP. So I changed the logic, and now it does that. That's annoying. Wow, it's a good letterbox.
Even if I'm manually switching to
it'll force you back
and it just forces it right back to OP.
Yeah, because otherwise people can. The rest of the code, the whole NOMO code, doesn't have any checks what network you're on because the whole app checks when you connect. So when I'm switching networks for the nouns auction, I have to force it back to Optimism right after, or if someone tries to manually change. Otherwise, I got to go through all the code and put checks on, like the minting of the nomos and stuff, which isn't that much extra work, but I didn't need to yet. So
it is Ben.
Everything's going to work on OP.
We've got folks in the YouTube chat. NetNose is saying they already removed ERC 721, but nobody would have expected removing ERC 1155. Talking about Zora.
Yep.
Yeah, well, no point in being on that platform for me anymore. I nuked everything and killed it. But, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we are still looking for the new lavender shirt. We haven't had a chance to settle one yet. We'll see if we manage it. Other than that, has anything exciting happening recently?
Went to the art museum today.
Ooh.
It was like the last weekend for the Where the Wild Things Are exhibit. It was really, really good. A lot of like his original artwork and sketches, and all this stuff he's done before and after the book.
Hmm.
Very much right up my alley. Some of the things I found.
Nice. I remember there's this wonderful little library at the Met Opera House that's like connected to it. And uh if you next time any of y'all are in New York, I very much recommend going. It's a wonderful place. I used to go there at least once every other week at minimum, usually once a week. For because they have just this huge library of sheet music that you can just photocopy and take home. Um, so that's what I was doing most of the time. But they have a like a museum that's connected to the library. So you walk in the front door, and there's a front. You can go directly to the library if you want, or you can go to the museum entrance. It's like a $5 or $10 admission fee, if I remember correctly. If that, some of the exhibits are free. I went there a few times, and it's always, it's small, but they it's like one theme at any given time. But I went there for like a Muppets exhibit. Oh, this is a pretty good chameleon.
Yeah, they
Anyway,
had the some of the costumes from the movie. They were from Jim Henson's
yeah,
studio.
that's fantastic.
They were like
That's the same kind of thing,
fucking
yeah.
10 or 12 feet tall. It was crazy.
Oh, well, that wasn't us. We wound up with an evil CD player. An evil CD, rather. Oh, you know the drill. Nounoclock.live, nomo.wtf. We do still have nouns that we can pick. So, you're going to see all these nouns that read before you. You're going to pick your absolute favorite from among them. Spam click it with all your might every 10 seconds. Half of them are eliminated until we're left with just one. That's going to be the Nomo noun of the day. Make sure you've signed in with your wallet and you're on OP, or your clicks will not be counted. Once again, sign in with your wallet. Make sure you're on Optimism, or your clicks will not be counted. I really like that chameleon. I really like that chameleon.
I like the snake. Pop snake.
You
Pop
always
snake's
like
alright.
that chameleon. You always like
Well,
the chameleon.
but like, it's so matchy. I don't always like the chameleon head, but when
You
it's
do
that
too.
pretty,
You love the chameleon head.
it's a
Come on.
good head.
I disagree, but okay.
Like,
am I not connected? What was that about? My clicks won't be counted. What was that?
make sure you've signed in with your wallet and you're
First
on OP,
time
or
here.
your clicks will not be
Sure.
counted. First time here, yeah.
First time here. I'm sorry, I didn't know. My bad.
Long time
Like
listener,
clicking
first time
away over
caller,
here.
Prof Werder.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, never been here before. First time. Very confused. What's happening? I like the snake. The snake is cute. Or, the business of the post office. It's kind of fun, too.
Yeah, why do you hate me?
Because I don't like the chameleon! It's not about you!
Mailbox versus Pop Snake. Who will win?
It's the-
Who will lose? 3, 2, 1, fight!
It's the snake popping out of the letterbox.
There you go. If that ever happened to me, I would lose my mind.
It's definitely an
I
Australia
hate
thing.
snakes. Yeah. Do you watch Traders?
Pop Snake wins.
They had this
Animality.
thing where you had a snake on you. It was really scary. Anyway.
I never thought that there were all that many snakes in Australia. I always figured the spiders would have eaten them all.
Yeah, it's definitely both. But it doesn't stop us from walking around barefoot in the garden.
Well,
That's
anyway,
what
we
I've been
wound
doing all
up with
morning.
this pop snake. Even though there was a perfectly good chameleon right next to it, we still wound up with this one because apparently everybody has terrible taste. But if you agree with the masses and you want this Nova Noun number 1426, you can do it for the next 24 hours for just 0.00069 ETH. It's $1.91 USD. 100% of the proceeds go to the Yellow Collective Treasury, goes to funding artists on chain in the Nouniverse and beyond. All right. Now, what were you saying? We already, speaking of the Yellow Collective, that's the auction's already started, so we don't have to go over that. We went over that before. Hi, Prof. How are you doing? You sound so not here.
I just pinned up the Claire.
Oh, there we go.
The Claire Silver thing. Anybody saw that? It was.
I don't know if I was lagging or if you were, but I just heard, I just pinned up the Claire.
Yeah, she keeps going in and
Getting
out from
rugged.
there.
I saw that. Okay, so it's not just me. That's weird. Terrifying. I hope Prof can come back someday. Oh, we lost Brett too. Maybe the space is just dying. Okay. Well, this is interesting.
Wasn't on my
I went to
bingo
add
card.
someone. I went to add some. What? Twitter not working? Wasn't on your bingo card? Then you need a new bingo card
Yeah. It's the
because that should
actual
always
dabber.
be on there. That's all it. That's all it does is die. That's all it's good for. Have I mentioned I hate having to be on this platform at all? I don't know if I've mentioned that enough.
Twitter not working is the free space
Yeah.
on the bingo
Yes.
card.
Oh, good. Okay. I thought the free space was me going off on a tangent.
Oh no. I think we can put that somewhere else. But Twitter not working is the free space. So what I was saying, but I don't know if you heard me, was that when Brett was talking about going to see that exhibit, and that sounded amazing. I was just pinning up the Claire Silva one because that was really cool. It just looks really cool. I hope it's still there next time I'm in New York.
Yeah, I saw this video this morning. This whole like VR character they're painting, interacting with people.
You don't
That
get
I'm sure
like,
she trained herself.
yeah. You don't get like Uncanny Valley vibes from that.
Don't know what that is.
The Uncanny. Okay, so the Uncanny Valley. Yeah, mark
I
the
mean,
tangent
yes, but
space in
also
advance. The Uncanny Valley, for anybody who doesn't know what it is a phenomenon where something gets very close to human. Basically, the closer something gets to human-like, usually the more comfortable we are with it, right? That's why you
Okay.
anthropomorphize
I
things.
see.
But the Uncanny Valley is a sharp drop off where something is
In that
really
weird.
close to being human,
Yeah.
but doesn't quite make it. And it's this sharp drop where it becomes more uncomfortable than something that's not human at all. And it is a deep atavistic fear that pretty much everyone has, which also raises some interesting questions of what was it in our history that looked like a human but wasn't, that we had a reason to fear, to give us this evolutionary revulsion. So, in case you wanted to sleep tonight, I'm glad to have rid you of that urge, but Yeah, I don't know. This is like deep in
Oh,
the
that's funny.
uncanny valley for me. It
By the
just
way, you know all the safes are like shut down. It's been kind of crazy today.
what? What are you talking about?
But it's cool. It's really cool too. I think I'm rugging again.
I think you are too
I said
because
that
I have
it's
no idea what you just said. What about
said that it's
safes?
still really cool, but I don't know if you can hear me.
You said something about safes being shut down? What?
Yeah, the safe UI, they
I said
closed it down.
safes were
I think Prof is on like a 27-year lag at the moment. Ben, what is she
It sounds
talking
like
about?
it. Yeah, it's like the Gnosis safe is they shut down the UI after that Bybit $1.4 billion of ETH got moved. Because they said it was like a social engineering attack of sorts and that they signed what they thought were legitimate transactions. So the safe crew have just like shut down their whole interface. So everyone that's using multi-sigs to do anything has to find like alternative UIs or use the command line interface to use their safes at the moment.
Rip.
I don't know how she got into how it's fun though at the moment. I don't get that bit. I think we missed something in the middle.
Yeah, I think we missed a lot of things in the middle.
Probably.
I feel like Prof is responding to questions and comments that we made on a 5-minute lag, and then every once in a while everything catches up, and then we then lose that
Yeah.
intervening 5 minutes of her talking.
Well, it's just a response that could apply to whatever was talked about 5 minutes ago.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Or is it?
That was pretty funny.
It could be a non sequitur. We don't know. Well, anyway. Ow. Other than that, might as well take a look at some of the proposals that we have up. Farcon is doing very well, 105 to 10. I know that would please Prof if she was still with us. The slam dunk prop, not so much, 10 to 16, but it still stands a chance. Still early days yet, but that does end in 44 hours, so we'll see where that goes. Noggles board, the Nounish surfboard, 3 to 1. House of Nouns at Farcon is 8 and 0. Nouns Amigos everywhere all at once is 1 to 0. And then we've got Nouns Fest and another Noundry prop. So, oh, this is interesting. A transparent accessory trait created as a placeholder to allow for future updates. Over time, proposals can be submitted to replace this trait, causing all settled nouns with this accessory trait to update to the proposed art. Essentially, this enables the
Oh,
first
that's
dynamic nouns
interesting.
NFT where the artwork metadata evolves based on proposals, enriching Nounish art lore story.
Hey, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's something Fatty's been playing with for a little bit. To just have like
Interesting.
a community kind of trait, I guess, where anyone can make an accessory. So I guess it could be
It's an
shirts.
accessory trait. Yeah,
Maybe
okay.
we can test out pants for a little bit. Yeah, just kind of anything to go on there to be updated.
Yeah.
My only
I
hesitation,
love the pants so
which I
much.
told him to, is I just think that the front ends need to have some sort of at least trait names on them, like the main noun site doesn't, to let people know that if they buy this one, it could potentially
Yeah,
change
it's
in the
got the
future.
dynamic one. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
so
The
they need to
auction
understand
interface
that first.
like I just built an auction interface that I'm hopefully going to put a version of into Nomo that does show all the traits and stuff. So you could have it'll be called whatever it is, like dynamic. The accessory will be called dynamic or something like that.
Yeah, but you'd still need to know what that means.
Oh yeah,
Be,
you could put a little info thing next to
because
it.
like if it
Saying
was like
it'll
pants
change.
for example, like you're just thinking you're buying the pants and they're called dynamic. Like you're not, unless there's something saying like the dynamic
Yeah,
trait is going to change.
yeah, yeah. That's easy for sure. Whenever dynamic shows up, you put a
Yeah,
little
just a little.
info thing next to it.
Mhm.
Says this trait will change or could change.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to change it.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
If you don't
I'm
like it,
down for this.
change it.
Yeah, exactly. You'll get all the people that bought the dynamic trait nouns, like in it. They'll have their own little DAO. You know, all get together and be like, all right, let's change our accessories to this thing. Yeah, could be cool. I love this idea, especially because it's an accessory. Like it can always be put back to transparent, and then it's just plain shirts. It's not like there's a missing
Mhm.
part of the noun. It's just
Because
like a nice clean noun.
his first thought for it was to do seasonal traits. So he wanted to
Yeah,
do like a spring, summer, winter, fall
yeah,
kind of thing.
exactly. This would be a really good way to do that. Like
But we gave
have a
him some
dynamic one.
feedback in Nouncil to put it up as like, because he wanted to submit it as like the dynamic trait with an accessory already attached to it,
Right. Yeah.
and which would feel like people are voting on that trait, on like
Yeah,
that
exactly.
specific one, and not the
Not the
actual
functionality.
dynamic part of it.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I
to
agree.
get like the blank one in first, and then go from there.
This is sick. I'm super excited about this because, like, early on in NAS, I was like, we should be doing all seasonal things. You know, like every time there's like a retail holiday, you could change a bunch of traits and you like just switch to a different descriptor or something for those holidays, and then switch the descriptor back out afterwards. But this is an interesting, kind of variation on that concept
Mm-hmm.
because it could just infinitely be updated over time, and like who knows what the person in 10 years wants on their dynamic nouns. It'll be cool too because it's there's going to be like an overall, the whole DAO decides what the dynamic noun traits would be,
Yeah.
and the dynamic noun holders can't really get enough votes without everyone agreeing that that's what they should look like. So as a holder of a dynamic trait, you don't really have much choice other than
Oh, yeah, that too.
appealing to the DAO because
You just have
like,
to be down with whatever
yeah,
happens.
that's it. Because I mean yeah, it'd be so hard for a group of people to buy all just the dynamic noun traits and get their trade in and make sure that they win the vote every time. So everyone's got to, like, a majority will have to agree that that's the trait that the dynamic guys should get. I love it though. This is cool. I'm going to say as much on chain right now.
It could have been even fun, like during the fork, to have a fork trait or something like that, but then have it go away after. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it could be a lot of
I
fun.
made
to
a
be
fork
had.
shirt once, and a head.
I think I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't one? Did you put one of those in the yellow contest or something? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere.
Probably on the Noundry gallery.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. Maybe it was submitted in a
I
yellow
vaguely
contest.
remember, and
I don't
I
remember.
think it was yours, like the fork traits. But yeah, could be lots of fun things to there. I do think that was a better move, though, of not having the specific seasonal traits attached and giving a little more flexibility. And then you can turn it into a contest and have it be a little bit more fun.
I do like the idea of nouns being able to try on pants.
Me too.
Yeah, see if they fit.
Just see
Yeah.
if they fit.
Yeah.
If
That's
we
gonna
don't
be
like
fun.
them, then we return them.
Maybe they're the wrong size. I don't know.
Oh, you should do that. You should make them like 2 pixels wider.
When scorts.
Scorts.
Anyway, well, that's all the proposals. And I don't really have anything else to talk about. I'm happy to call it there.
Well, alrighty then.
Well, don't all speak at once, but
Horvath has a
I think
hint.
we're good. I think we agree.
oh yeah,
Makes sense to
Horvat's
do.
got a thing with the stuff.
With the stuff. A cabal.
Ball Wars now
Wait,
minting.
what's got a what? Oh, okay.
Are these
Horvath has a
editions?
mint.
I saw that.
It's open for, what is it? 20 some odd days or something? Where does it show? Oh, ending in 4 weeks, it says.
Well, they're
Give
like
you time to
limited.
save up to buy them all.
They're like limited editions. I think there's what is that, 10 of each because someone just bought like the Master YOLO one. I can't buy it; sold out. Same thing with
I was
Bagman.
in my
Yeah, people are.
Master YOLO.
Someone bought
God
5 of
damn it.
each.
that's in my purchase queue. So, well, I guess
Yeah,
it's not open for 4 weeks.
Somebody went and bought 5 of
Scooped.
each. Yeah, there's only 10 editions of each one.
Token 11, 6 owners. Oh yeah. Well, there you go.
The stormtroopers should just go fence.
To do what now?
They all have names like Master YOLO. They're all
Yeah,
you know,
feds.
feds, Bagman,
Yeah, those total
IP
supply,
pirate,
10.
rug vapor, bag shit talker. So
get one of these bag shield
Obi-Wan,
talker.
huh?
I
And
like this
LA
bag
vape
shield talker.
The vape cabal's been very quiet. They went
I don't
dark.
even know what that is.
The LA vape cabal. It's
I don't
it's like
I don't
Frank
go
the
outside of
Gods.
nouns. I don't know.
It's
Why
Frank the
would I know
Gods and
this?
Not Thread Guy and like that crew, Banks, like that whole crew. They've gone
Aren't they all
quiet.
in hot water again?
Yeah, that's why they went quiet.
When are they not?
From Libra, it was from the Libra stuff.
I don't know what that is, and I'm glad.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to know.
Argentina.
The Argentina rug.
Okay. That's a country.
The chainsaw was their idea, I'm sure.
That's a country. That is a country.
It is, yeah, you're right.
You're
like
right.
that is the beginning and end of what that word means to me.
The president of that country kind of was involved in a rugged meme coin.
Oh,
So
are
there
they
you go.
all? I'm like skipping through these and they're being bought as looking at them.
So
Well,
that's
anyway.
the connection to that collection it was a play off of that. So that
Got
was
it.
part of the
That's what I
inspiration.
was missing. That was
the segue.
the context.
There you go. Yes, I'm trying to help you with the segues here, or understand what I'm talking about.
I don't go outside of nouns because I'm not interested in any of it. Like,
I know, I understand. It's okay.
Anyway. I'm calling it there. So thanks everybody for coming to Noun O'Clock Live at Zero Rates Media. I'm Robot Fish Girl. We're gonna be back here once again tomorrow, 8:15 p.m. EST. Until then, don't forget to pick up Nomo Noun number 1426, the Pop Snake. Don't forget to check out the Yellow Collective auction, yellowcollective.xyz, or Collective Noun number 512, this beautiful candle. Otherwise, don't forget to vote on proposals if you have voting power. We will see you on Wordcast, we'll see you on Twitter, we'll see you on YouTube, but more than anything else, we will see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming.